Hey there, how are you? No, really, how are you? You know, one of my favorite things that I do as a coach with clients, whether that's one on one individual clients or whether that's in my groups, is that we do a check in. I always check in and ask on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being fantastic. Right now, at this moment, where are you? How are you? And the reason that's important is because it's about self-awareness. We are so busy and always on the move that rarely do we stop to consider how we're doing and check in with ourselves. And it's not just about throwing a number at where we are, but really beginning to pay attention to what causes us to be that number. What causes us to move from a 7 to a 3 or a 9 to a 2 or a 3 to a 8? What is it in our lives, usually externally? What are the situations and circumstances that cause us to move on that scale? And then, do we want to give the power of our internal well-being to that thing that causes us to move? So, it's proven that when we're at the higher end of the scale, we are better able to create momentum and take action and continuous movement in our lives towards the things that matter to us. And so the lower end of the scale can keep us distracted and it can be an obstacle and a hindrance. So again, the more attention we give to not just where we're at, what our number is, but why that's the number, and do we want to allow that to cause us to move internally and shift, is important self-awareness. I love it in our groups. We always show up. Everybody comes from different days, different situations, different things happened in our lives. So we do a check-in. So not only are we aware of where we're at and how we're doing, but we kind of get a feel for where everyone is at in the group. And so we can know who's showing up and where they're at when they show up. And it just helps. It helps in the dialogue. It helps in the discussion to know where we're all at. So anyway, keep a journal, take note, make this a practice. Just practice it for the next week or so. Just take note daily or 2 or 3 times a day. Where am I right at this moment, and what causes me to be that number, so that we can all make choices internally about what we're going to give our power to, so that we can keep creating that movement and generating momentum in our lives.